Sayeths, my blog, and I'm here with the incredible Jack Jones and Son and Son.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. Thanks for coming tonight. Did you have a good show?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yes.
Okay, good. I had a great night. I mean, it doesn't mean that I was great, but it means that I enjoyed myself immensely, and it was nice to know that you were out there tonight.
What got you into music?
When I was very young, I was about 2, my mother and I was born in America, and my mother and I were taking a trip back to Australia, and there was a visa issue with our passports, so they kept us in Honolulu for an extra night, and that night my mum, bless her, she took me out, and I saw she took me out into this sort of festival, and there was like a marionette playing a ukulele, and I begged my mum for a ukulele, and that's kind of where it all started. And yeah, so that was a big trip for me. Sorry if I'm a little emotional because
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that was really the beginnings of it. And then when we moved to Australia in 1981, I then started getting like serious. I'd had some guitar lessons in America, but I think I was a bit too young. I think I might have been a bit too young to really absorb the discipline and what was required of me at the time. I was still interested in, how many of my mates I could get to lay down over a ramp and jump over them with my BMX. I was still doing that. So when we came to Australia, I started studying guitar with a beautiful man, a wonderful man, a mentor of mine, still a beautiful friend of mine. And his name's Tony Calabro, and he's a wonderful, human, beautiful man, a big, great guitar teacher. And that's really when I think things really started for me, Yeah.
What have you got coming up?
Well, we're in the middle of this Heart and Danger tour, which has been great. So we're here tonight, so that's been pretty exciting. We've got a song to release called Gold, which we're going to do as a double A side, as a 45.
I'm waiting for that one, Jack.
Yeah? Okay. So we're going to do a 45. I didn't ask the audience tonight, but I normally ask whether they think I should do the small hole or the big hole with the adapter.
Yeah.
But we're going to do a double A side. So one version will be like the version we heard tonight of Gold, and the other version is an Earl Thomas version, which is sort of a bit more kind of Beatlesque and less kind of less of that acoustic sort of feel. It's more of a full band sort of thing. So yeah, that's called Gold. So that's what we've got. That's pretty much what we have coming up in the next few months now. So.
And you're at Avoca Beach Theatre soon too.
Oh, apparently I am.
Yes, you are.
I love that venue. Is that a local sort of venue?
That's our local.
That's your local. I absolutely adore that venue. I love the people that run it. I just think it's a very, very special place. And where we're currently at the moment, with music and everything, it's there's just. I see these things as a great opportunity, and that's a great opportunity for. I mean, this venue's been going for a while.
Yes.
But I think it's really coming. It's really starting to come into its own, and I really value and cherish the gigs that I do there. So yeah, we'll be back there soon. Hopefully, we'll see you there.
Oh, we'll be there. We were there last time.
Awesome, unreal.
Favorite song to play?
My favourite song to play. Oh man, that's a great question. It depends. If I'm in good voice and I'm feeling great, Shelter. If I'm not, it's a very, very tough song to get through. But I do love the Hold Me in Your Arms and the Burn For Yous and the songs that allow people to kind of get involved and have a bit of a sing. And there's something very special about that relationship that you get to have with the audience when they. And I mean, I claim sort of Burn For You. It's not, obviously that's not our song, but Phil was a big writer on that song with John and Ross, and so I kind of feel like it's probably a bit cheeky, but I feel like the Sons have a little slice of no, I don't want to say ownership, but a little slice of that song that gives us a bit of license to, to play it in a way that we get to sort of make it our own a little bit, but you don't want to stray too far from John's version because it is the quintessential version, But yeah, they're some of my favourite songs. Obviously, I like the end of Shelter because the band gets to have a little bit of interaction and do some kind of fun stuff as well.
Absolutely.
So that's one part of the night where we're really free to just do whatever we want, however we want to do it, and that's a pretty special part of the night for me, and the boys. We just get to really, like we're having a conversation now. We get to have that sort of musical conversation with each other, playing our instruments and bouncing off, and Chris gets a little solo, and so yeah, I think they're the two on the hit list at the moment.
Favourite person to perform with?
Well, look, I really loved when I did the Richard Marx tour. But I love Tina. When we did the Indie tour, that was a really special tour as well. That's a tough one because there are so many wonderful moments. I had the pleasure of touring with Daniel Bedingfield in 2005. I think I went to the UK and played with him, and hearing him sing every night was just a real privilege. He's an amazing singer. So, and he's one of those kooky cats that just in the middle of a part of my audition for that tour, I flew to New Zealand and I plugged my guitar into his stereo, and he had a drummer come over, and then I played the songs of his that I had to learn, and then he said, the second part of the audition is, I'm just going to sing something at you, and you've got to play it. And then we just started jamming on something that he would sing. And for the most part, that created a real level of spontaneity every night, because you just didn't know what he was going to do. And there were some beautiful moments during that tour. So, look, I think, you probably have those, actually, you don't have those experiences with everyone, because not everyone's amazing, wonderful, and beautiful humans. So, but they're some of my, obviously John, and, to have had the privilege of standing on stage and listening to him sing every night, he pretty much takes the cake. I saw someone sent me a clip of, See the Banners Fall from Steve Vizard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd forgotten that he even did that. I didn't even remember us doing that.
Wow.
And when I watched it back, I was like, it was amazing.
That was amazing.
It was really his vocal performances in that it's one of the greatest vocal performances of all time, ever. It's incredible. I think it speaks more of the space that I was in during that time, and I don't remember that because I think I was just so in awe. I still am of John, but yeah, I'd say he's the number one, and then there's everyone else follows after that, pretty much. Thank you for having a chat with me.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to do this. I appreciate it for that.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
We'll go and check it out. Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right.